everyone, it's Vienna at the garden. Today I want to do another project that's kind of a sudden idea that I have. Unfortunately, I have to skip finishing this area, and I'll show you which area that I'm currently working on. And as a disclaimer, this project might take a couple of days just because as a mom, we have a lot of activities for the kids, and also it's weekend, so I'm trying to spend as much of my time with my family, and when there is a little bits of time here and there, I'll try to squeeze in a little bit of my gardening project. So yeah, like today I probably only have 30 minutes before it gets so dark, or before my kids screaming for my name, right? So without further ado, I'll show you which area that I'm working on. So if I am standing here next to the new garden arch, if you see that area where the fence is, that is the area that I am going to work on. And if you watch my previous video, I just planted an Eden climbing rose in the middle there. So from previous video, there was nothing here other than the Eden climbing rose that has been planted. During these days, I have been moving things and planning things. So if you see this is an upside down container or pots, and then I just put a paper on top and then an obelisk on top of it, just to ground it. And because this area at the corner is very hard to plant anything, because as you can see there is these crazy trees from the neighbor, so I just don't want to deal with it. So let's just put something on it, something that adds height. I'm thinking one day I want to add like a hanging plants, just anchor it to that wooden fence and then just hang something there. So it's just at heights. So the idea is I'm going to have to move this away when the Eden rose climb in this part. I want these English box topiaries framing it. So it's going to be topiary and then a cloud shape topiary, and under here it will be just a straight hatch, probably three English box, and then I will try to replicate what we have here to the other side. So if you see from this side, it's going to be topiaries, and then hatch, low hatch, and then the Eden rose in the middle. That is the plan, at least. That's what I imagine. Hopefully everything works according to plan. So of course, as you can see here, they are still in the container. Once I plant them in the ground, they will be a bit lower from that. So yeah, but then I can just let them grow like bigger and taller. And also I want to leave a good space around the rose, just so the rose doesn't have to compete with too much roots, and they all have their happy place together. If you can see, I put paper there as well because there's just too much rocks and too much cement or concrete underneath. I just don't want to deal with it. So I put paper and whatever that is. And as I say, this project might take a couple of days to finish, depending on the time that I have. So let's just plant whatever I have here for now, and then I will replicate whatever there. And also these plants are all from my collection. A lot of them free from marketplace that I rescue, and some of them I purchased very cheap from marketplace as well. So let's get going. I've been dealing with this area because so many roots from the big tree here. I just take out as much as I can, but you know, under these things there are still so many roots that I'm not gonna touch. And because there's so much competition, I have learned from a gardener from Instagram, I can't remember who, if we are dealing with root competition from mature trees, before we plant the plant, we can put cardboard so surrounding the new plants, which I've got here, which I also did for this topiary that we planted last night. You can see there's a cardboard picking out. So basically the cardboard shaped like a container. So at least the gardener mentioned at least the plant got time to adjust and develop in the soil before it gets to compete with the root, because as time goes the cardboard will you know, will degrade into the soil, and at that time that's when they will have to start compete with the root, and hopefully they are mature enough or established enough to be able to survive. Of course, we still have to supplement extra vitamin, extra food and water, but we just have to try. It is what it is. So I have dig the hole here, and I will lay cardboard, which is here, and plant these topiaries. So one big one, one medium one, and one small one, and finger crossed they will thrive and survive. And I have to excavate all this soil. See, I have already excavated one big pile of soil here. All right, let's do it. So this is the update. We have planted this area 1, 2, 3 and 1 topiary last night, and I've already dug a trench going that way, and I still need to dig some more holes for these 2 pots. And this is the topiaries that I'm choosing from the garden, so we can have a similar arrangement like this there. So one big one, one medium at the side there, and one small at the side there. And I don't have another topiary at the same height. That's all right, we'll just make that a bit lower for now. So yeah, digging more holes. Hopefully I can finish this today. If not, then tomorrow it is. So after a couple of hours of digging, this area here, so many gravels underneath. It's taking me ages, and I didn't record it because I found it might be very boring for you guys to watch me digging. So yeah, so I managed to dig this trench, and now hopefully these English boxes will fit into the trench, or else I have to dig again. And you can see this topiary is already super duper root bound. So what I have is a saw. I'm going to cut about that much, and then ruffle up the roots, and yeah, hopefully it will adapt into the new environment. And I think I have to amend this area with a lot of compost, because there's just too much gravel and nothing else. gravel and a little bit of soil, but yeah. All right, let's cut the root and start planting up. Another update, I have given up recording when I dig that area because it takes me so much time, so much gravels and stones and stuff, so I need to do it fast because we need to go to church and we have to go for lunch. So that is it. So I did plant 1, 2, 3, 4 finally. So now I only need to plant 2 of the bare root English box. So the plan is this is going to be a round ball, and then a straight hedge. I was gonna do 3, but I think 2 is enough. Yeah, 2 is enough. So finger crossed, guys. This design goes according to plan. I'm just afraid that the Eden won't flower because the amount of sun it gets in this area, only afternoon sun, I think. Yeah, a little bit of sun before 3, and then after that it's all after 3. So can't wait to see how this area evolved. So let's plant these 2 English box and call it a day. Okay everyone, we are done and dusted for this area. Just waiting for time to fill in, and finger crossed we have something pretty. I'm planning to put a hanging basket here going down, and probably another hanging basket on the other side too. So that will be for another day because I haven't found the brackets yet to hang it. Yeah, I'm so excited to see how this topiary is going here after all the digging, and finger crossed we have a nice view in this area. Okay, thank you for being with me at the garden. See you.